Dollar Tree has these metal bowls. They come in 3 sizes. I grabbed 4 of them in the smallest size, grabbed my heat gun, and those labels on the bottom just peeled right off. Be careful because the metal bowl does get kind of hot. Then just grab some E6000 glue and glue 2 bowls together. So add a line of hot glue along the rim of one bowl, and then set another bowl right on top of it. Then you want to take a wood ring. These wood rings I think are about 2 inches or just shy of 2 inches around, and just cut that wood ring in half. I used my miter shears for this because I use my miter shears on practically every project, but you could probably use heavy duty craft scissors as well. These cut pretty easily. More E6000 and glue 1/2 of a wood circle on top of one of the bowls. Then you set everything to dry. I found that I kind of set these off to the side of my craft table and I kept crafting on other things, and as I did, I saw my bowls kind of shifting a little bit, so I just used 4 tiny pieces of painter's tape to hold the bowls in place overnight while I let that E6000 harden up. And then from there, you just remove that painter's tape, and I just used plain white spray primer on this. I just took these outside. It did take a couple goes because I had to do like the tops, and then I had to flip them over and then do the bottoms. Just try to get as best even coverage as you can. And then it's time to metallic these guys up. So I recently purchased off of Amazon, and I'll share a link. I'm really loving this gold paint. It's a Modern Masters metallic paint collection, satin finish in the color brass. It's a semi-opaque paint, and I think it's just kind of like that perfect brass color that's super trendy with all of the bell crafts that are going on right now. So I just took a 1-inch flat paintbrush. I buy these paintbrushes in like a multi-pack, and I use them for everything. Just a nice even coat of paint all over this bell. And then I just grabbed a paper towel and I just dabbed all over that wet brass colored paint because I really want to distress these up. I'm really going for a super weathered, textured finish on this. So for the first coat, you're just doing kind of like a rough, splotchy coat of this brass paint. So dab everywhere with the paper towel. Be sure to get in that ridge underneath the lip of the edge of the bowl. And then from here, this is all personal preference and creativity. So I ended up layering deco art, folk art, home decor chalk paint in the color Maui Sand, which is like Maui, like Hawaii sand. It's like a nice neutral gray color. Use whatever gray chalk paint you have. Add some gray paint, dab it with a paper towel. On the gray paint, I even kind of brushed side to side a little bit instead of straight up and down. And then I layered in more of this brass metallic paint. And on that, I just pounced straight up and down. And from here, it is as much or as little as you want. Go until you get the desired textured, layered finish that you like. You can use more gray paint if you want it to be more matte and distressed. You can use more of the metallic paint if you want it to be a brighter, less weathered finish. But once you kind of got everything as weathered and distressed as you like, then just come in with some plain black chalk paint and paint that bell, that classic bell pattern on the bottom of the bowl. So for this, I just took a pencil and I sketched an outline and then used a fine point paintbrush to fill that in. And then you have these cute little faux jumbo bell ornaments that you can hang on your tree or add to a tiered tray.